What's up everybody, it's La Muerte Blanca and we are back with another explained video where we speedrun the retelling of complicated game stories with plenty of jokes along the way. This time we're finishing the critically acclaimed trilogy with Mass Effect 3. And if you're one of those that can't spare the 25 plus hours needed to play it, don't worry, I got you. Just like the other games, this is an RPG where choice matters, and your experience can vary depending on your choices. I'm not diligent enough to explain every single consequence, so look up a guide if that's what you need. This is the official La Muerte Blanca canon story explained, canon because it's my video and I do what I want. This is also a direct continuation of the last two games. Check out my Mass Effect 1 and 2 explained videos to see how we got here. 6 months after the events of Mass Effect 2, the Alliance is getting word their deep space outposts are getting decimated. Something big is coming, and it's coming soon. Spoiler, it's the Reapers. Quick context in case you forgot, the Reapers are sentient machines responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all life every 50,000 years. Across 2 whole games, Shepard's been fighting them, delaying the invasion, and consistently warning galactic leaders about the threat, but they're all stupid and ignorant, so here we are. Shepard's been relieved from duty and grounded on Earth since he blew up an entire Batarian colony in the second game. Yes, it was necessary to prevent a Reaper invasion, but the Batarians aren't happy to say the least. Hispanic Brock Lesnar, aka James Vega, says the defense committee wants to see Shepard. They run into Shepard's guy Anderson, who fills them in on the impending threat, and Ashley's there? Awkward. Shepard meets with the committee, and they're panicking like, the destruction is incomprehensible, what is going on? Don't act like you don't know, the Reapers are here. How do we stop them? Lady, are you fucking serious? I've been telling all of you about this threat for the longest, and now you want to take it seriously? Well, guess what? Too late, we are fucked. The Reapers are getting closer as transmissions start pouring in. Shepard, what do we do?
I need a weapon.
Then out of nowhere, boom! The Reapers are here and destroying everything. Shepard takes a minute to assess the situation as BioWare blatantly rips off the pan-around scene from Bad Boys 2, and now they have to fight their way out. While fighting for their lives, Ashley and Vega show up with the Normandy. The heroic chasm jump trope is used extra early in this one, but Anderson decides to stay and help organize Earth's resistance. Anderson reinstates Shepard, and now it's up to him to recruit the rest of the galaxy to fight the Reapers. Because at this point, they're like,
sanction me with your army. Oh, wait a minute. You don't have an army. I guess that means you need to shut the up. Shut the
As they escape, Shepard catches the eye of a child refugee. Unfortunately, he wasn't that lucky. Damn. As they watch the Reapers destroy Earth, it's difficult for Shepard and his crew to accept leaving. They're serving a greater goal, but they want to stay and protect their home. Before heading to the Citadel, Shepard gets an emergency transmission from Admiral Hackett. They've been researching Prothean archives with Liara and found a way to stop the Reapers. Shepard has to go to Mars to secure the data. They get to the base and holy shit, Cerberus is executing people? Despite cutting ties with Cerberus after Shepard told the Illusimen to fuck off in Mass Effect 2, Ashley is still questioning Shepard's loyalty. So not only is he fighting a small Cerberus army, he also needs to convince his ex-girlfriend he's not a spy. They find Liara, who says they discovered data that could help him take down the Reapers, also why Cerberus is here. They want the data too. They fight through the facility, doming any Cerberus that gets in their way, and find out one of the doctors is a Cerberus spy who's trying to steal the data. They also learn that Cerberus army are husks. What the hell is the Illusiman doing to these people? They finally get to the archives, and the Illusiman randomly pops up like he knew Shepard was coming. He wants to control the Reapers. Shepard says he's out of his mind, hangs up, and then finds the doctor who's running for the escape shuttle. She tries to leave, Vega says, no the fuck you're not, and this crazy bastard rams the hell out of her, almost taking out his own crew. Ashley's dragging Liara out of the wreckage, and nah, this chick is still alive? Because she's a female Terminator. TX starts bashing Ash's head in. Shepard lights that metal bitch out with more, metal, and then decides to bring her shiny ass with him as he tries to get Ashley some help. On the way, Liara shares the data they recovered with Admiral Hackett. It's blueprints for a massive weapon that could help defeat the Reapers. Hackett dubs it the Crucible and begins work on its construction. At the Citadel, Ashley is rushed to the hospital. She is all messed up, but will thankfully survive. And then Shepard has to visit the Council, or the alien leaders that have done nothing but make Shepard jump hard of this entire franchise. They listen to Shepard talk about Earth's destruction, the plans for the Crucible, and the fact there is a glimmer of hope if they can work together. But these assholes are too concerned with their own bullshit. We can't afford to help Earth and have to secure our own borders. You think the Reapers give a fuck about your borders? They wipe out entire species and call it a Tuesday. However, the Turian Council rolls up later to offer an option. If Shepard can extract their Primarch, he can call a summit and help convince the other species to help Shepard. While on this mission, Hackett also wants Shepard to gather whatever resources he can and build any alliances he can to help the war effort. The bigger the army, the more options you get at the end of the game. Anderson and Earth will just have to hold out against an insurmountable foe while Shepard flies around space looking for friends. Shepard heads out to get the Primarch, but yeah, he's kind of dead right now. Luckily, the homie Garrus pulls up. He helps Shepard find the next Primarch and once again joins Shepard's crew. Turian Primarch says he can't spare his fleet until the pressure is taken off his own world. If Shepard could get the Krogan to help the Turians, then they can help Earth. Meanwhile, EDI, the Normandy's AI, was searching Lady Terminator for info, ended up integrating with it, and now is a well-endowed fembot that Joker eventually starts dating.
And even though it's detachable, that vagina is like mind-shattering.
The summon is called, and the homie Rex, who still leads a clan of Battletoads, says he'll help if the genophage is cured. The Salarian Dalatros is being extra bitchy though, vehemently disapproving. If the Krogan are free to grow their population, there will be nothing but war and violence. I'm sorry, have you not seen the Reapers who were here to cleanse the entire galaxy? But the genophage has been around forever. Where are they gonna get a cure? Turns out a female Krogan that Mordin's assistant was experimenting on in the last game survived, and is currently immune to the genophage. The Salarians, who do not want the genophage cured, have her prisoner, and Rex wants her back. Against the Dalatrash's threats, Shepard and Rex link up with the homie Mordin and secure the Krogan female. Fun fact, because BioWare couldn't make an attractive frog lady, they decided to cover her up and call her a shaman. Fun fact number 2, I just completely made that up. But because literally nothing goes smoothly in these games, Cerberus shows up just to be dicks and even brought their bargain bin Titans. Make Titanfall 3, EA! Anyway, Shepard does what he does and gets the female who Mordin named Eve out of there. As Mordin works on the cure, Shepard checks up on Ashley. She's awake but still looked like she stole Mike Tyson's tiger. Udina offered her a Spectre position, but she's more concerned about Shepard. She wants to know where they stand, to which Shepard says he wants to make it work. Ashley bites back like, "What about Mrs. Perfect Miranda? I'm a real person, Shepard, with flaws. Is that still your thing?" Real talk though, she left Shepard, and I'm with the homie when he's like,
"We were on a break!"
Somehow he's able to smooth talk his way back in as they decide to take things slow moving forward. Eventually, Mordin finds a cure and has a plan to disperse it across the Krogan homeworld. Only problem is Reaper parked its fat metal ass right where they need to go.
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Before heading out, the Salarian Dalatros makes a final plea to Shepard. The Krogan will run out of control. Sabotage the genophage or there will be more war.
Shut up, bitch!
Shepard is not about to double-cross the homie because some X-Files alien lady offered her scientists. Plus, the Krogan and Turian armies are a much better asset in my opinion. They get to the Krogan homeworld, Eve hypes up the meatheads, Shepard snitches on the Dalatros to bolster Krogan trust, and the Reaper starts messing everyone up. The homies do the epic handshake meme, and then get a giant sandworm to fight the Reaper because kaiju fights are the best. Shepard escorts Mordin to the facility, and thanks to the data they saved from the last game, Eve survived the procedure Mordin did to get her sample. She will be an integral asset to stabilizing the Krogan's future. Unfortunately, the Reaper worm fight damaged the tower. It's going to explode, and the cure needs to be dispersed manually from within. Feeling responsible for crippling an entire race, Mordin sacrifices himself in order to right the injustice he committed so many years ago. The cure is released, but Mordin didn't make it. Damn. Words cannot describe the Krogan's gratitude as Rex offers to help the Turians and humanity. Because the Turians are getting the help they need, they also offer to help Shepard's cause. Shepard then gets a message from one of the council. They're concerned Udina's knee-deep in collusion. I figured this since day one, but Shepard heads to the Citadel anyway. On approach, he's met with an emergency message from Thane, our lizardfish assassin friend. Cerberus is taking over the Citadel? The crew drops hot, lights up more Cerberus as they try to reach the counselor, but when they get there, he's already caught up by the cyberpunk extra. Counselor says Udina staged a coup and is offering up the other counselors to Cerberus. Thane then crashes the party as we watch fight choreography that would make Steven Seagal movies interesting, at least until no. Thane! The homie catches Space Takeda's sword, Killer runs away, and Shepard forgets how to shoot. After trying to find Thane some help, Shepard goes after Udina and finds him with the counselors and Ashley? She took the Spectre position Udina offered and doesn't know about his collusion, which is why she's pointing a gun at Shepard right now. Shepard, what's going on? Shepard stands down in an attempt to convince Ashley Undina's a snake, and after saving their lives I don't know how many times, the other counselors are finally starting to believe Shepard. This, along with their renewed relationship, is enough to convince Ashley, and Shepard gets poetic justice when he finally gets to shoot Udina. Been waiting for this moment for 3 games. Later, Shepard says goodbye to Thane, who didn't make it, Ashley back on the Normandy, and we find out Cyber Ninja's name is Kai Lang. Hackett then tells Shepard the Crucible needs something called the Catalyst in order to function properly, and puts that on his plate like he's not busy enough already. Hackett also tells Shepard to recruit the Quarians, or the race of humanoid vacuum people. Shepard meets the Quarians, who are now fighting because one of their admirals is starting a war with the Geth to retake their homeworld. Really? Now you decide to start a war? For context, the Quarians created the Geth for machine labor. The Geth grew a consciousness, this scared the Quarians, who attacked. Big war, Quarians lose and get exiled, and have been space nomads for hundreds of years. Basically, iRobot in space, but the robots won this one. A Geth ship influenced by the Reapers is pinning down Quarians, and with Tali's help, Shepard flies into a war zone, fights a small army of machines, and finds, damn, they got Legion? The Heretic Geth are using Legion to boost Reaper signals through the collective network that all other Geth are linked to, essentially brainwashing them. They free Legion, who brings down the ship's defenses, and as the Quarian are blowing it up, Shepard and his team have to get out before the Roomba fleet clean up the Geth. Back on the Normandy, they find the Geth base broadcasting the Reaper signal. The Quarians want it destroyed, but this will kill the Geth. However, Legion and the Geth want to utilize the Reaper upgrades in the signal to help foster their advancement. Shepard's team shoots their way to their objective, and because BioWare can't stop stealing Halo's ideas, they use the Halo Reach target locator to air raid the signal location. Just one problem: the Reaper signal is coming from a Reaper. They try to escape on Mass Effect's version of a Warthog, which is just different enough to avoid copyright infringement, until Shepard says no. If we run, the Geth stay under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. I'm going to shoot this thing with my laser pointer and dodge death lasers while I pray the ships in space don't miss. Seconds before Shepard gets disintegrated, boom, boom! The fleet manages to drop the Reaper. Before going offline, it justifies the invasion as they're supposed to bring order to the chaos. With the Reaper dead, the Geth are vulnerable, and the Quarians are ready to wipe them out. Legion pleads they only acted in self-defense when the war was started 300 years ago, and suggests uploading the Reaper upgrades to all Geth in a way that doesn't sacrifice their independence. They would be a true intelligence, or alive. Tali's hesitant because she's seen Terminator. Uploading the code would destroy the Quarians if the Geth decide to fight back. The Quarians started this by building slave robots and then attacked them for evolving. They didn't even want to fight in the first place. This is what y'all get. Upload the code, Legion. Tali tries to call out the fleet so the Geth don't retaliate and destroy them, but there's always one asshole general whose ego is trying to get everyone killed. Shepard phones in like, dude, the Geth are about to hit their second form and will fuck you up if you provoke them. They don't even want to fight. You're just an asshole. Shepard's charisma check works and the Quarians stand down, but the upload error is out. It will only work if Legion alt F4s and sacrifices himself for the integration. Soon the Geth show up offering to coexist with the Quarians. They can finally have peace, assuming the Reapers aren't here anymore. Both groups also offer assistance to Shepard's cause since he essentially saved everyone's asses. Tali decides to join Shepard's crew again, motivated to protect her picture of hope and peace, this barren wasteland called her homeworld. Whatever you say, Tali. Welcome aboard, I guess. As mentioned earlier, while Shepard works through the main quest, he also recruits additional resources and old friends for the war effort. Some of the more interesting ones include Jack, who grew some hair, found some clothes, but makes it extra obvious that space is still cold. She's been training the next generation of biotics who also decide to help. Everyone's favorite tall grunt, Grunt, who helped Shepard save the Rachni Queen from the Reapers. This is the same demon shrimp he saved in the first game, and after getting saved again, the Rachni offer to help Shepard's cause as well. Samara, after you help kill another one of her daughters. But this one's justified because Reapers invaded and turned a bunch of Asari into pregnant Left 4 Dead witches with Diablo horns. At least her last daughter's still alive. For now. Javik, a real Prothean Shepard thought out and continuously gets insulted by. He low-key sounds like that black dude from Gladiator and acts like all other races are peasants. Of course, this wouldn't be a Mass Effect game without killing time you shouldn't have, including the ever-important romance option. Shepard and Ashley get back together as she finally gets over Shepard's involvement with Cerberus and Miranda's cake, and Shepard seems to have forgotten about how his now girlfriend pulled a gun on him. Aww. Back on the Normandy, Shepard gets another counselor message asking to meet at the Citadel. She says there's an artifact on the Asari homeworld that may be able to help find the catalyst. Because what planet isn't completely screwed these days, the Reapers are already decimating the Asari, as Shepard has to fight Reaper nutsacks and cyber dragons on his way to the artifact. Because he's been possessed way too many times, Shepard's Prothean senses start tingling and immediately figures out the Asari have been hiding a Prothean beacon this whole time. What? Shepard activates it and starts talking to a Prothean VI who tells him the Crucible isn't Prothean, but has been passed through millions of years worth of cycles in order to eventually stop the Reapers. The catalyst is... Damn it! Of course Kai Lang interrupts the important conversation. The elusive man wants to talk with Shepard. This is our chance to control the Reapers. No, this is our chance to destroy the Reapers.
No, this is Patrick.
No one can agree, so now we're fight posing. Even though he's only killed one person so far, Kai Lang calls in his kill streak, steals the Prothean data, and escapes as Reapers continue to destroy the Asari homeworld. Things are not good. Everyone feels defeated and Vega starts running his mouth. Let's kick Cerberus in the balls! Shepard's like, fuck yeah, what's the plan? They manage to track Kai Lang's signal to a refugee camp, which is actually a front for a Cerberus testing facility. They've been doing Reaper experiments on the refugees. But wait, there's more. This facility is run by Miranda's father. He's trying to figure out how Reaper indoctrination works so the Elusive Man can turn it against the Reapers. Shepard eventually crashes the family reunion as Miranda's father has her sister at gunpoint. Shepard gets Father of the Year to say Kai Lang took the research and dipped, convinces him to trade Miranda's sister for his own life, but Miranda says fuck that and force pushes the trash out the window. Dead! Shepard and Miranda exchange pleasantries. She shows him the cake for old time's sake and gives him the tracer she planted on Kai Lang. Shepard goes after Cerberus, knowing it's the point of no return, and because certain death makes people horny, Shepard and Ashley profess their love in more ways than one, if you know what I'm saying. After diving headfirst into Ashley, Shepard dives headfirst into Cerberus HQ, upgrades the Majima Strat by sending a ship through the front door, and finds the Elusive Man's office. The Elusive Man's not there, but hollows himself in to tell Shepard he knows what the catalyst is and has all he needs to subjugate the Reapers. As he phases out, Shepard accesses the VI who tells him the catalyst is the Citadel? What? The same thing that controls the mass relay network mentioned in the first game is also the key needed to utilize the Crucible to defeat the Reapers. However, the VI also mentions the Elusive Man is there and snitched the plan of the Reapers. They now control the Citadel and moved it to Earth. God damn it. Kai Lang shows up literally bringing knives to a gunfight, gets bodied, and does the overused bad guy trope with his last-ditch effort to sneak attack. Shepard's spidey senses kick in. Fuck your sword. Hold this Omni Blade, you fake-ass cyberpunk ninja. Shepard starts heading for Earth as the Reapers gather all their forces to defend the Citadel. The homie Shepard has gained across the last 3 games assemble, and Anderson briefs Shepard on the plan while wearing his favorite Sergeant Johnson cosplay. They need to get into the Citadel, open it up, and connect it to the Crucible. However, the Citadel is locked up tighter than a premarital Mormon, and the only way in is through a tractor beam the Reapers use to transport humans, which is also heavily guarded. Plan in place, the Galactic Alliance and Reapers start blasting each other in a massive space battle that would make George Lucas's 80-year-old dick hard. It's fucking chaos. Ships are flying all over, lasers and explosions are everywhere, robots are talking shit.
Fuck you, you son of a bitch! What am I, R2-pack?
Shepard uses the chaos to land on Earth and fight his way to Anderson's operating base. Before the final push, Shepard takes a heartfelt minute to get closure with the crew he's grown close to since the first game, including meme handshakes with Vega, loving embraces with Ashley, and encouragement from everyone's ride or die Garrus. Anderson reviews the plan like, "This is it, you maggots. The Reapers have us outgunned, outnumbered, and outpositioned."
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Shepard, of course, has to give his own speech to the crew like, "War sucks, but it forged our bonds. Strong bonds that can't be broken. We're in this together because we're bonded together. The entire galaxy depends on you, this mission, and our bonds." Let's fucking go! As the galaxy's last hope rushes into the jaws of death and ultimately gets spit out. I mean, it's a fucking bloodbath. Organics are getting phased into dust, rockets are missing their targets, it's over. Hold on. We can do this. As Garrus holds the line, Shepard sends out their last 2 rockets and drops the Reaper guarding the beam. With only a handful of troops left, they have to get to the tractor beam and fast. Hackett is on his way with the Crucible and they can't defend it for long. Shit. Another Reaper?
Run, bitch! Run!
The insanity continues as trucks are exploding and a few troops that are left are dying. Ashley gets hurt, and despite the urgency of this entire situation, everything pauses so Shepard can say his final "I love you" as he forces her and Garrus to evac on the Normandy. He starts running again, things are exploding again, and boom! Our guy gets messed up. He comes to, armor blasted to hell, and hobbles his half-dead ass to the Citadel. Somehow he finds the main control without any resistance, and luckily Anderson's still alive. The Elusive Man rolls up. This dude is jacked and is somehow controlling Shepard and Anderson. He continues to spout more bullshit about controlling the Reapers. Anderson's over here like, "Stupid, they're controlling you!" And Shepard's trying to keep the peace like, "You can't control this kind of power. Control this!" As damn, Elusive Man makes Shepard shoot Anderson? As a massive war wages outside, they waste another 10 minutes arguing until Shepard's able to fight the control just enough to shoot the Elusive Man and shut him up for good. He did it. Broken and battered, Shepard's able to open the Citadel and complete the Crucible. He and Anderson have a touching father-son moment until Anderson slowly passes away. For real, pull one out for President Curtis. Hackett radios in like, the Crucible's not firing, what do we do? But Shepard's already passed out and is floating to space heaven, or a random secret area that houses the catalyst. Throughout the game, Shepard's been having a cryptic nightmares about this kid he watched get torched, so the catalyst took his form for some reason that isn't explained. The catalyst controls the Reapers. Huh? The catalyst is the collective intelligence of all Reapers, designed eons ago to find balance and peace between synthetics and organics. As mentioned by the Dying Reaper, they are the catalyst solution to chaos. The created, synthetics, always rebel against their creators, organics, and the cycle, or the Reaper harvest, is the catalyst's way of restoring that order. They harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone, allowing them to ascend while storing the harvested life in Reaper form like the human Reaper in Mass Effect 2. If a civilization gets too advanced, their synthetics will destroy everything. So the cycle resets the universe before that can happen. This was the solution deemed necessary by the Catalyst for eons. However, Shepard is the first organic to reach the Catalyst. A new solution is required. A solution that Shepard must act on. His first choice is to use the Crucible to destroy the Reapers, or the original plan. However, this destruction will not discriminate and kill all synthetics, including Shepard himself. Remember, he has been part synthetic since the Illusive Man rebuilt him. The Catalyst also warned the peace won't last, as their children will eventually rebuild synthetics, bringing back the supposed chaos. Shepard could control the Reapers, the option the Illusive Man wanted. However, this will kill Shepard. He will gain control of the Reapers through his thoughts and memories, but will lose everything else, such as his form. Basically Legion sacrifice, but on a Reaper level scale. Or Shepard could opt for synthesis. If Shepard adds himself to the Crucible, he can combine synthetic and organic life, forming a new DNA, allowing both sides to gain what they truly desire. According to the Catalyst, this is the ideal solution, as the cycle will end and all life forms will be connected. The final evolution of life. Yeah, fuck the Illusive Man, and I'm not turning all life into synthesized androids. We stick to the plan. Reapers gotta go, and my children will have to learn from past mistakes. They probably won't, but that'll be their problem. The Crucible fires, and with the help of the relays, eradicates all synthetics across the galaxy. I feel bad for the Geth and EDI, but have to stay loyal to my people. Barely escaping, the Normandy crash lands, but the crew survive. With no word from Shepard, they prepare to memorialize him, but Ashley refuses, believing her man is still out there. The war is over and the Reapers are defeated. Now it's up to the various species to work together. Shepard sacrificed everything, including his life, to give you another chance. Don't fuck it up. Or did he? But then the epic final moment is ruined when BioWare tells us this entire trilogy is just a story some guy was telling his kid. I hate that trope. And that's Mass Effect 3, amazing trilogy, especially for its time, but then EA decided they wanted to destroy this beloved sci-fi franchise and any others that had amazing potential. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, or don't. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Don't forget to let me know in the comments what other games do you want to see. We've already done a ton of other Explain videos, so make sure to check those out as well. I'm La Muerte Blanca, and I'll catch you guys next time.